So we're setting up for three-way, is that correct? Okay, Professor Buell tells us a story. And I remember one time he took us fishing. And it was him and myself and Al DiPantino. And we were in Hawaii, and fish weren't biting that day. So it was in the middle of this pond. So without a word, Professor Buell reeled in his rod and reel, walked across the water, sat under the tree, and had his lunch. And then to my surprise, Al DiPantino did the same thing. He reeled in his rod and reel, walked across the water, sat under the tree, and had his lunch as well. And I said, well, I can do that. So I reeled in my rod and reel, grabbed my lunch, and went to walk across the water and sank to the bottom of the lake. Got back in the boat, and I steadied myself, and I took off running. Sank to the bottom of the lake again. Got back into the boat, spitting and sputtering, and looking over, and Al DiPantino's laughing up a storm. I said, what am I doing wrong? I yelled over to him. And then Al stopped laughing, he looked at Professor Buell, he said, do you think we should show Mr. Johnson where the rocks are? Okay, so what was happening is, come on, you're supposed to clap on that part. Work with it. There you go. But all kidding aside, what was going on is they weren't walking on water, they were working on the rocks that were that far below the surface of the water. The reason why I tell you this story is because it's important to understand that the analogy is when our students join us, they're in the boat. And then when they make it to black belt, they're on the beach underneath the tree. So our job as instructors is to recognize and realize that every parent's nightmare, including mine, is that we don't want to lose our children to drugs, alcohol, gangs, or violence. So with having our children in our martial arts program, all of your children, we take that responsibility very seriously. And we're going to show them the different steps where the rocks are so they don't sink. We're going to show them how to make it to black belt and beyond. Because black belt in our system is just a metaphor or another word for becoming the best you can be and reaching your full potential. Now we recognize and realize, and we share with our children that really the parents outrank me. So we must treat our families with courtesy, respect. And remember where we come from. And remember all the people that helped us to get to the level we're at today. And that starts at home. Okay? And at home means that the children understand that their parents are a treasure. And you must take care of that treasure and treat them always with courtesy and respect. So that's really kind of the moral of our story. And we take our responsibility very seriously. And we appreciate sincerely you allowing us the opportunity to work with your most prized possession, which is your children. So we're doing the best we can. Thank you for giving us that opportunity.